Time check 6:45, 6:44, 43, 42, 41, 40. Time check 3:45, 3:40, 3:37. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, good afternoon, not quite evening yet. My name is Greg Schimmelhut, teacher here at Luther High School. Happy to be here this afternoon as we approach the first championship game of this LALSAC tournament weekend. What a fun weekend it has been. Some of you have been watching already. Congratulations go out to our third place champions today. For the girls, the St. Paul from Toma. And for the boys, we have St. John's Nodine. So congratulations to those two schools. Wonderful job, excellent season. And before we get too far into this first game of our championship games, should note that there is a lot of work going into this tournament, so hats off to all of those administrators of the grade schools that have put in the time to make this happen, for all the coaches throughout the season of all those practices, throughout the nights and games, and you parents too, for all of your help on the sides. We are going to take a quick break here for our national anthem. Again, another warm welcome to all of you. My name is Greg Schimmelhut here at Luther's Association Center on this wonderful Sunday afternoon for some LALSAC championship basketball. My name is Greg Schimmelhut, as I said, and I teach here at Luther High School. I coach as well, and going to be a fun time today. We have the Patriots of St. John's Nodine taking on Alaska's St. Paul's Panthers. Should be a treat to see the matchup today. Some good height for both teams. St. Paul's Panthers a little short on that today, as Mallory Unke, one of their centers, is out today for being sick. If you're watching at home, Mallory, I'm very sorry about that, and just know your team's going to fight hard for you. Well, again, a thank you to all of our support here, our staff, all those coaches putting in a lot of effort throughout the season, and you fans and parents for your dedication to this sport. Again, none of that could happen without you. Just a little side note before we start this first half. Last year's, I think it was just last year, was Lewiston. 2024 was Onalaska, and before that was Lewiston. So both of these teams new within the last couple years, and one of them will get their name on that 2026 plaque. Last time St. John's Nodine was taking home this trophy was in 2018 and 2017. A couple years right there. And as mentioned, the last year for Onalaska was 2024. And here's the tip, folks. We're going to re-jump that. Patriots start with the ball and quickly taken away. Nice hustle by both teams as Addison Kolb takes it all the way down after the steal. She'll go to the line for 2. Foul on number 23, Addie Curran. Nice shot there by Addison, and Patriots are going to start against some pressure from the Panthers. Panthers staying in a 2-3 zone. Now double team working the ball inside. That was number 31 Kennedy to Larder against 2 Panthers. The Panthers now back on their end. That's going to be a foul on Riley Olive there. Nice break by the Patriots as Crabtree comes all the way down. And it's going to be Patriots ball. Another steal for Kolb, and we get a tie-up. Nice sportsmanship there by Larder, and it is going to be Panther ball. Long pass, inside look, up and rolling out. Tip away board. Larder thought she had it, and it's going to be Panther ball. Still 1-0 Panthers in the lead. 11:25 left, and nice turnaround off the backboard. That's number 3, Phoebe Belke. Again, Panthers with that intimidating press. And it's going to roll right off of the foot. That was Dixie Erdman. A little frustrated on that bobble. Panthers bring it right back. 3-0, 11 minutes in this first half. A little pick and roll and a little bit too many steps there. Nice play, but too much for Charlotte Kramer. Panthers keep the press on. Nice break as Crabtree brings it up left side. Larder takes it herself for 2. Trying to find somebody around the horn, and she just takes it herself. Nice shot. This is Kolb with the running one-hander, banks it in. We have a scoring spree, folks. It is now 5-2. Again, Patriots pulling it up that right side against this press. It's going to be a tip away there by number 40, Riley Olive. She's going to get the foul, however, for the reach-in, and that could be something we're going to have to watch on the Panther side as Olive comes out with 2 fouls. Oh, wonderful shot there. The long layup there for Dixie Erdman. Just lays it up with the touch. It's 5-4, folks. Big long pass to the inside, going for that bank shot. No good. Crabtree driving baseline, kicks out. I think that's going to be a foul on Belke, and Crabtree's going to go up for 2 from the line. I take that back. The foul was on Kira Stemmerg. Nine minutes left in the game, left in the half, sorry. 5-4, Panthers up 1, and now all knotted up thanks to Crabtree's 1 out of 2 from the charity stripe. Kolb now bringing it up for the Panthers. Tie score, 9 minutes. Little miscue on the offense, going between the legs there of Kramer, and now press is lightened up by the Panthers as they drop into that 2-3. Big outside shot. It's good. We have a 2, though, for Addie Curran. And a timeout. Nice shot for the Patriots there as they take the lead. 7-5, 8:50 left in this first half. Again, welcome for all of you viewers online. We have a packed house here at Luther's Association Center. I'm Greg Schimmelhead, teacher here at Luther High School. Glad to be with you on this Sunday afternoon for some exciting basketball. A lot of basketball happened here today, especially third place games. Make mention of these. St. Paul Toma girls take third place. St. John's Nodine boys take third place. Hats off to really those teams and all of our teams for the work this season they've put in. As we said before, St. Paul's Panthers having to make a few adjustments on their post players. With their size, that's dropped with one of their athletes out. So Coach Unke looking at possibilities. We'll see what adjustments will be made here. Kolb bringing the ball down the court again. Addie Curran, great defense on the outside there. Belkey on the drive gets all tied up thanks to Dixie Erdman, and it is Patriots ball. Panthers are going to drop back now from that full court press. They're going to pack it in this 2-3 here and see if they can make something happen on defense. And there's a quick steal. Larder takes it right back. Now Erdman controls it on top. We have another jump ball. Patriots will keep it. I take it back. Panthers will take it. Alexis Miller now in for the Panthers. As Kolb on the attempt there, trying to make something happen as she drives into the elbow. Couldn't quite get it to fall. Now Patriots bringing it back. 7-5 Patriot lead, 7:35 left in this first half. Nice board by Larder underneath, and she gets 2. That's 4 for Larder tonight. And the Patriots go up 9-5. Kolb looking inside to Belkey. Belkey throws it up for nothing, and we get back to the Panthers, looks like. Kolb from the elbow, no good. Both Panthers there for the save, and Larder says thank you. Yeah, Mr. Referee Leibel saw that coming, as did a few others. Patriots on the high screen, not quite set there for that moving screen. And that happens often, folks. It is 9-5. Patriots still up by 4. Coming down to 6 minutes here in this first half. And good attempt there as Kolb was driving corner. Got a little tripped up and coming back this way. Kolb gets a steal right back. Excellent hustle. Nice sportsmanship, too, noted by Claire Crabtree. Now in for the Patriots, number 33, Savannah Erdman. A shot from the outside, no good. Rebound by Dixie Erdman, and that's going to be a foul by Phoebe Belkey. Patriots still up 4, 9-5. That's a tough play there. Phoebe Belkey, nice defense. As Savannah was trying to make a little bit of a dribble there and pulled her foot, unfortunately. Kolb now with the ball coming on down. It's a Pride of Panthers coming in on that substitution. I know Pride is for Lions, but just deal with it. Nice tip away by Erdman. And it's Panthers ball. Kick out to Olsen, no good. Erdman with the rebound. And Dixie Erdman bringing it up. Crabtree finds a hole, gets all the way to the rim. Tough side shot there from that short corner. Claire Crabtree now with 3 points. 11-5, biggest lead of the night. Quick release outside shot, no good. Erdman there with the rebound. Coming down to 4 minutes in the first half, 11-5. Larder with the outside look, no good. Good rip down. It's going to be, unfortunately, a travel for Dixie Erdman. Good board in a lot of traffic. Nice steal by Erdman. She got it right back and took one too many steps, but a nice steal nonetheless. Not sure if you picked it up here, folks, but there are possibly like 20 cheerleaders for the Panthers off to the side there. I think bar none the biggest cheerleading squad today. And the only one right now. Thank you, cheerleading coaches. Nice little tip away and recovery by Olsen. And Panthers have the ball, bringing it up the court right now is Charlotte Kramer. And it's going to be a little bit of a foul in all the congestion. Alexis Miller gets her first foul. Patriots still in the lead by 6, 11-5. 3 minutes left. A little running one-hander there and rebound by Larder. Patriots still with the offensive rebound. Looking inside to Larder and just too hot to handle. Nice pass though. It's Panther ball. Nice shot from the outside, and we got an open court all the way. Nice hustle by Claire Erickson to tip that ball away on that breakaway steal. Now the Patriots underneath with 2:45 left and a 6-point lead in this first half. Well, coming up immediately following this game, probably with a 10-minute warm-up, will be the championship boys game, and that will be between St. Paul's Onalaska and St. John's Lewiston. For a little history, Lewiston has won the tournament the last 3 years in a row. Toma has won it 2 years before that. A year before that, it was canceled for COVID. So Onalaska, the last time they had taken home the championship trophy was in 2020. So a lot of teams fighting for it there, or those two teams fighting for it, as Lewiston trying to maintain the hat trick from the last 3 years, and St. Paul's Onalaska trying to break that streak. Well, we're back, folks, and we'll see if there's any sort of new adjustments. Looks like we're closing out a little higher from Coach Unke's suggestions. Again, that's a nice drive by Claire Crabtree. She's going to go to the line for 2. That foul was on Charlotte Kramer. That's her first personal and the team's 6. That means next time the Panthers foul, it will be a single bonus for the Patriots. Claire Crabtree keeps her 50% going from the line. That is 12 now on the board for the Patriots. And right away, Patriots with a big steal. And nice attempt there by Mallory Beege. Just takes one too many steps as she finishes that steal. Another steal for the Patriots. This time it was Addie Curran. Double teamed in the corner is Larder, and ball brought right into the hands of Savannah Erdman, so she took advantage and knotted it up. It's Patriots ball underneath after that jump ball. Dixie Erdman now back in the game. Patriots showing patience, moving that ball around, and just a little bit out of the hands there. Turnover goes to the Panthers. Again, Patriots putting on a great display of defense here, forcing a lot of turnovers in this first half, something that obviously Coach Unke is going to have to address for that second half. Nice little fake and drive by Addie Curran. That's going to be a foul on Addison Kolb on the reach-in. And we have a 1-on-1 bonus, as we just said before. We're over the limit. Nice board there by, I think that was Belke. Good look inside to Olive. It's going off the backboard. Good look, though. And Crabtree now bringing it up the court. Left hand all the way through. And she gets it to fall. Excellent game today for Claire Crabtree. She has 6 already, and she goes to the line for a 3-point play, folks, the old-fashioned way. Addie Kolb now has 2 fouls. That's a couple of their starters with 2 fouls. She'll come out, take a rest. (14-5), last 30 seconds here, as again Patriots get a rip away, and we're going to get a tie-up, and that'll go to the Panthers. Patriots extending the lead to 9. Been a dry spell for the Panthers the last 4 or 5 times down the court. Patriots matching up on that inbound. Good rip away by Erdman and tipped out by Olive. Oop. Good hustle by Dixie Erdman there down the sideline, trying to break that pressure. 1.9 seconds on the clock. We're just probably going to hold it here. Smartly done. And a nice first half by both teams, 14-5. Patriots capitalizing on a lot of turnovers on defense. Again, hats off to St. Paul Toma girls for their third place victory over St. John's Lewiston. And the St. John's Nodine Patriots boys for your third place victory over St. Paul Onalaska Red team. Following this second half game of this girls' championship game will be the St. Paul's Onalaska Black team versus St. John's Lewiston. As mentioned, St. John's Lewiston has won this tournament, the boys, the last 2 years. Panthers hoping to break that streak today. Well, I should mention, folks, this broadcast, if you are watching it on Huddle, will be recorded, actually is recorded, the championship games here. This girls' game and the boys' game will be recorded. I will try to then upload that to our Luth Films YouTube channel. So you'll be getting information, hopefully from your principals at your schools for when that link is ready. I know sometimes people like to rewatch this, sometimes not. That is completely fine with me, but I will try to make it available for you guys in the future. And if you wanted to watch those third place games, my apologies, I don't have enough computer space to fit all of that recording. And because of Huddle licensure, I'm not able to make that happen. However, you can still watch it today yet if you want to find a way to record it. I'm not sure. I will not say anything. Well, we're going to take a break for 2 minutes here and back for the second half of this championship game. Well, welcome back, everybody, for this championship game between the St. John's Nodine Patriots and the Onalaska St. Paul Panthers. And that's a shot from the outside by Claire Crabtree. Just goes out of bounds. Claire is the high scorer for the Patriots right now with 6. High scorer for the Panthers is Kolb with 3. That's a hard throw off the backboard by Olive, and it's knotted up early, and that goes to the Panthers. That is Riley Olive from the high elbow there. They're going to stack it up now off this inbound. Larder with another steal as she picks off that inbound pass. And here come the Patriots. Nice look inside and closely guarded by Belke. Off Belke, and it's Patriot ball. Good outside look by Erdman, no good. Rebound by Claire Erickson, and that's all the way down for Claire Crabtree. No good, though. Riley Olive from the outside. Rebound by Belke, no good. And now ripped away by Crabtree. That's all knotted up. It's Patriot ball off that tie-up. No scores yet this second half. 11 minutes coming down to for the game. Patriots with a healthy 9-point advantage. Erdman drives sideline there. All the way back to Crabtree. Deep 2. She gets it. Crabtree with 8 on the night, putting the Patriots ahead 18-5. Sorry, that's 16-5. I can count. Kolb's gonna drive from the top. Get a reach in by Dixie Erdman. That's gonna be her first. Off the inbound, Belke from the outside. Now Riley back to Kolb. Kolb from the high elbow, no good, no touch, and it's Patriot ball. Nice defense by Belke fronting that post position. We're going to look way up the court. That goes to Riley Olive. And nice quick play there, finding Charlotte Kramer for 2. And a quick 2 points for both teams. Brings the score 7-16. Still up 9 are the Patriots. And now Panthers get their second steal here. It's out to Kolb. And they're going to push it down the court. Outside shot, no good. Nice defense there, shown by Addie Curran. And now we have Coach Bolt taking a timeout here, as we're going to talk about how not to throw the ball away, maybe, as both teams are getting their fair share of turnovers right now, trading off a little bit. 9 minutes left in this game, 7-16. Patriots holding on to that 9-point advantage. Well, again, hats off to all the coaching staffs, athletic directors for a busy basketball season, navigating a lot of different weather scenarios, working with junior nights here at Luther, working with maybe the AAU teams that some of these gentlemen may be on. I'm not sure, probably. Or dance lessons. And navigating through all that, having a successful season. Wonderful time here as we see the fruits of that labor in this championship series. Nice outside look by Erdman for two. Or I'm sorry, for Curran. Sorry, Addie Curran. Sorry if I've said that a couple times. And that's a short corner running one-hander by Kolb. Kolb gets it to fall. Foul was on Curran. Belke with the hustle gets it back to Kolb. She goes up again, gets a foul. That might be Dixie Erdman. Sorry, that is Mallory Beege with the foul. That's her second. Kolb going to the line for two. Patriots with that 9-point lead yet, 18-9. And another rebound for Belke. Gets it out to Kramer. Belke with another rebound. And she'll take it herself. She puts it in. Nice shot by Phoebe Belke. She said, why am I just rebounding everybody else's? Why don't I just shoot? And the Panthers come within 7. A little bit of bump there by Riley Olive. A little unfortunate because now that's number 3 as Coach Unke will have to make a decision here eventually. 8 minutes left on the clock. She'll have to play safe. Panthers down 7. Patriots looking to capitalize on this possession. Nice outside look there. No good. It's going to be off the leg of the Patriots. Panther ball. Kolb with a pair of shots there as she tried to make every attempt count. Larder with a good outlet as she gets that ball back after that steal. Rebound. And tough call there as that was a 10-second violation as took a little bit long for that ball to get communicated across that half-court line. Kolb now bring that ball up. Patriots still up 7, 11-18. We'll call that a pass from Olive to Belke. Riley Olive back to Kolb. Kolb tries to save it, goes to Crabtree. And up to Dixie Erdman. She's going to get fouled on her way by number 3, Phoebe Belke. That should be her second. That's a second team foul for the Panthers this half. Erdman long on the first. And short on the second. Good news is she knows right where to shoot now. 6:50 left in this game, folks. 18-11, Patriots up 7. Quick release shot there. Rebound by Erickson, and right back up for the shot, number 5, Kramer for 2. And just like that, 13-18. Panthers within 5. Panthers stay in there 2-3. Nice dribble baseline side, that's tipped away. Erickson on the tip away as Larder trying to take that ball left side. Good defense there as the ball stripped away. That's Kira Stenberg. Kolb driving. We got a jump ball, knotted up, down low, and it's Panther ball. A miscue there on offense as Panthers throw that ball away. Patriots looking to capitalize with 5:50 left in the game. Patriots up 5. Well, higher pressure defense now by the Panthers. Little double team down low. And ball thrown away. Kolb and Kramer really working a lot on top as they're traversing the whole arc, following that ball, and it paid off there with the ball thrown away. Patriots take a timeout, 5:36, up 5. Neither team has won in the last, let's see, girls basketball. In at least the last 2 years on Alaska. Last one for girls in 2024. And Nodine, last one in the years 2018, 2017. Well, Panthers ball had success the last 2 trips down, really whittling away on that deficit. Now down 5. Into Belke, she turns around into traffic, and it's knotted up. It's going to be Patriot ball. And this is where everybody says, God bless the possession arrow. The best introduction into sports. And that's a good pass and look down low to Claire Crabtree with 10 points now, leading all scorers. Back up 7 are the Patriots. A look inside, that running one-hander shot, a little short. Belke again with a rebound. She's working on a single-double. Again, tie up, great sportsmanship there. And it is Panther ball. Nice post up there and good straight up defense by Larder as she gets a block and the steal. Crabtree driving into a double team, gets the ball back, and Erdman's going to take it up against Kramer and going to take a trip to the line. Kramer gets her second personal. That's the third team. Dixie Erdman for 2 from the line. Hey, we didn't lie when we said she knew where to shoot this time. That was right in the middle. Patriots come up with it, and right back out at it is Addie Curran. For 3, 24-13, matching their biggest lead of 11. And again, there's a tie-up. So everybody's down on the ground. Patriots ahead 11 with 4 minutes left in this game. Panthers having to make some adjustments. They are going full court press again. Or maybe not. Nice attempt there by Erdman, and equally so the board by Curran. Drive and kick to Crabtree, tip away by Olive, and rebounded, and going to be a little reach in here by Addie Curran. Curran's going to have to watch it. That's now her 4th personal. Good dish down low and finish by Belke for 2. She has 6 now. She does have a chance at a double-double with all her rebounds. 24-15. Patriots up 9 yet. Nice rebound by Larder. And that's going to be a pile up again. And a foul most likely on Belke. I could be wrong, but it is. That's Belke's 3rd. She'll have to watch it as well, but 3 minutes left. Should be safe. 4 team fouls for both teams, so no bonus yet for a little bit. Panthers stay in their zone 2-3. Good rebound. And now Kolb up the court. Well, you feel a little bit of pressure as Panthers are going to have to pick up the intensity a little bit offensively. Nice outside shot there by Kolb. Good rebound. Riley Olive tries to bank it in. No good. Back to Olive. Now Kolb driving into a double and a little bit of reach in as she's going to go to the line for 2. Dixie Erdman gets her 2nd foul, and Kolb goes to the line for 2. And she gets the first one. Kolb now with 6 points. It's a tip away by Riley Olive, and now it's Patriots ball. You get this impression they may be a little more patient. 16-24, 8-point advantage. Crabtree to Curran and back. Crabtree sends it, we'll call it a pass to Erdman. Larder drives in and makes a good effort. In her way was Phoebe Belkey, but I guess the foul went to, yeah, it did go to Belkey. That's Belkey's fourth. 2 minutes left. Down 8 are the Panthers. Patriots maybe going to show what they can do to kill a little time. And thankfully they get that ball back after a couple too many steps there. Now Patriots looking inside. Good open look. That's number 33, Savannah Erdman for 2. First points of the evening for her. 26-16. Oh, nice look on the inside and good board initially by Larder. Chased down by Olive. Good fake and from the elbow, no good. Another board for Belkey. Kick out to Kolb. Kolb's going to drive through, catch a hand from Erdman, and that's going to be Dixie Erdman's third foul. And again, Kolb going to the line for 2. Well, they're doing a lot of the right things, folks. Might be a little too late. We'll see. 1:28 on the clock. If Patriots play it right, kill a little time, take smart shots, they can eat a lot of this clock up. That's a good second shot from the line. Point number 7 for Kolb. 17-26. Patriots back to their 9-point advantage. Curran to Crabtree on top. All alone is Erdman running one-hander from that short corner. Kolb with the rebound. Down to 1 minute. Finds Olive way down on the baseline. Tipped away by Larder, and now there's a foul from behind that might be on Belkey. And that is her 5th personal foul. Coming in for her substitute will be Alexis Miller. Again, hats off. A lot of good claps for Phoebe Belkey on a strong game of rebounding and 6 points for the Panthers. Really stepping it up in the absence of their other athlete, Mallory Unke. 52 seconds left. Crabtree deep from the outside, and she gets it to fall. That's a 3 for her, and that's 13 points for Crabtree. 29-17. Patriots go up 12 now with 49 seconds left. And Coach Bolt says, let's get everybody playing to enjoy this victory. Kolb all the way end to end. Kick out then. And back. Nice rebound underneath and tie it up. It's going to be Panther ball. It's Julia Gady on that rebound. Good post up on the inside. With the shot is Alexis Miller. She's going to go to the line for 2. Abby Moore with the foul. 30 seconds. 30 seconds here. One more shot for Alexis Miller. Gets her own rebound, almost gets it to fall. And we get a tie up again. That's going to be the Patriots this time. And there's been a lot of jump balls. I think it should go the other way. Call me silly, but I do forget, but I think that's correct. Yeah. So many jump balls, they had the arrows flipped around. Nice defense here by the Panthers to finish off this game. Final seconds rolling off the clock. Good work by all the subs coming in, and they are calling it a game here, folks. Well, a wonderful battle. Second place, Panthers. And the first place, St. John's Patriots from Nodine. Congratulations, ladies. And you coaches. And you parents. What a wonderful season and a way to finish out a lot of hard work. Well, we can answer one question of the two tonight, and that is who's going under the spot on the plaque for 2026, and now we know. It's going to say Nodine. For the record, second, third, and first place athletes get medals, and as well as for the first place team, the trophy, as you see the girls wearing on their heads right now. And I believe, looking at the stands below, 3/4 of Nodine is in our gym right now. Great support, great support. We'll get that name on that plaque soon, and they will become a part of history, breaking through that 8-year drought for Nodine. Your name is back. Well, congratulations, all you girls teams. That's it for this season of basketball for our girls, barring any other tournaments you may be in, which some may be. And we'll get ready in about 8 minutes here for our boys teams for an exciting finish to the boys season here, as the St. Paul's Onalaska Black team takes on the St. John's Lewiston. Well, welcome back, everybody. Again, my name's Greg Schibelhut, now joined by Brad Hengefeld. Thank you, Brad, for joining us this evening. I suppose I can call it evening. It's 4 o'clock, right?
Yeah, evening somewhere in the world, that's for sure.
Appreciate it. Congrats, Brad, to your school on their first place victory for the girls and third place for the boys. Just a successful night for St. John's Nodine. Congrats.
Yeah, it was pretty impressive year for our A team. So,
well, we got a fun game tonight. This is a couple good teams. As mentioned before, our boys' last 2 years have been St. John's, Lewiston. The Rockets have taken the last 2 championships, and the Panthers today trying to spoil that streak. Well, what's your experience working against both of these teams, I guess, throughout the season?
Yeah, we just played Lewiston last night in the semifinal, and they just barely got the better of us. They're just very athletic, very well coached. They just do all their little fundamental things well, and that's both teams here. Onalaska runs a really tight program too.
It's a great shot from the outside. That's Samuel Gray, just great-looking shot under pressure there. Obviously something that's going to have to be contended with. A lot of teams doing that high 2-3 pressure. No good there by Timothy Miller. Good look, though.
Yeah, just the athletes on the court for both teams are very impressive, and here's one of them
one of them right there. That's Prosper Aiega, and he is going to be a tough one on top there. He's in the right spot. Coach Tim Miller putting him up high along with his son Timothy here, and they're going to continue to try and work that. And picking up the rebound and put away there and putting Panthers in the lead the first time tonight. That's Aiega again. We'll reach in there, and we're going to get that.
Yeah, both of these teams just play such pressure defense. You can't take an offensive possession off. They're going to make you work for every point.
Yeah.
There's no
you don't get to
here.
relax, is what you're saying. I'm sorry if I'm give you a little more space there. Sorry.
We're good.
Both teams with decent ball handlers, and again, leaving uncontested, ill-advised, since many of them can shoot well from the outside.
Pretty much anywhere across that logo, some of these guys can hit.
Well, early game jitters, we'll call that, as both teams kind of a little sloppy with the ball, but it'll clean up.
Yeah, they get a glimpse of that trophy, and all of a sudden they get a little excited, a little jittery.
Eyes get a little glazed.
A travel call there.
Yeah, a little pull of the pivot foot there. That's a tricky one again. Chalk it up for early game jitters on Daniel Bartel's fault there, but 4-3, 10:40 left in this first half. Both teams Panthers in high pressure, man-to-man, and Rockets choosing to stay in a 2-3 to start.
Yeah, that's the thing. They're going to send multiple bodies at Michael Hill and try and keep multiple black jerseys in front of him.
It's a nice finish there by Timothy Miller, getting his first two of the evening. Panthers go up 6-3.
Both these teams want to get out and run, but neither team turns the ball over a lot, so
right
it'll
on
help
cue
limit
there.
the transition.
Yeah.
Well, that's a turnover as a coach you can live with. At least it's not a breakaway for a layup.
Yeah, that was
a
tip on the outside there, so we'll take that. And good settle down timeout there. Coach Randall gives players an opportunity to get that first squirt of water in their cotton mouth of nervousness.
Yeah.
Pretty normal.
Like you said, get settled in, and now I think we'll see both teams come out a little crisper, a little sharper here. Get that first stretch out of the way, and now it's just basketball.
Again, as mentioned earlier, hats off to our third place champions, St. Paul Toma for the girls, St. John's Nodine for the boys, and already playing earlier, just before this game, many of you saw, St. John's Nodine taking the championship for the girls. What a fun night.
First time since 2018 our girls have
won
it.
Yes, I made note of that. That was a 8-year drought that you just...
As an AD, it's a pretty cool feeling to give the trophy to your team.
Yep. Well, that's a good shot from the outside. That's Kian Carroll.
Yeah, they just have athletes upon athletes on both of these teams, and just everybody's a threat.
Panthers
Houston really
go up
runs
9-3.
a patient offense.
Yep.
They really try to be patient, look for a good look.
Yeah, that was a good look. Came up a little short. Panthers coming up with it. Carroll trying to get a couple right here.
Good rebound there. It's going to be a reach-in foul on Miller.
Well, you can take some of those earlier in the game. Those get a little more annoying when it's coming down to crunch time and you have 3 fouls on you. So
yeah, those little reach-in fouls.
you can take a reach-in every now and then from different people, but not the same person. We'll call it a check the refs foul. How is that?
Yep, see where the line is. Nothing on that shot. Hill
Nice
saves
save.
it. Talk about athletes. Michael Hill is the definition of an athlete.
Yeah, he can go all the way. Left hand there.
His body control is just incredible. Like, he can fit through those small gaps being 6'2". It's pretty impressive that he can maneuver his body like that.
Outside look. Miller. Dish inside. Back to Miller from 3. Spots it up. No good. And gets his own rebound. And he spots up for a short jumper. Aiga keeping it alive. Now Miller. Will Miller from 3. Can't leave him open either. Coming off the bench and scoring a 3, you got to like that.
Yeah, you see big brother miss a couple shots, and little brother's like, no
Well,
worry, I got this one.
Nice little steal by Timothy Miller, looking inside to Prosper. Talking about body control before, equally so out of Viega.
Well, and I talked about the pace before, and that's really what you're seeing now is after that first time out, the pace is picked up.
And some nice passing and a little less turning over except right there.
Yeah, that was just great defense.
Daniel Bartel, closeout D there.
You don't have to steal the pass every time. You just got to deflect it a little bit.
Will says, okay, I'll try it again. A little bit short on that one, and
that's going to be Miller's second.
That's going to be the reach-in that he doesn't want. And probably looking at the 3-minute mark, Timothy Miller is probably going to take out Timothy Miller.
14-9 our score here.
That was a nice high screen there. I don't know if everybody noticed that. Dawson Schultz put on a nice high screen. That's not always easy to do without fouling,
yeah.
As many people realized from the last game, where there were a couple of those moving screens on top. That's easy to do at any level. That's a third reach-in foul. That's going to be a talking point in the next time out for Coach Miller and Coach Schaller as they look at some of the ticky-tack that's got to go away.
Yep, championship game. They're going to call things like that.
Yep. Well, anything basically that causes an advantage, you want to avoid it. A drive in, trying to make something happen there. Maybe ill-advised, but
it's either throw that up or travel, I guess.
Yeah. Nice
gets
look
his own
for
rebound.
Whoop. Little tip away. A breakaway here again. And that is Michael Hill for 2, closing in on that advantage. 14-7 now. Long ball, Miller to Miller. Looking inside, another long ball.
Trying to spread out that 2-3 zone here from Lewiston.
Good job leaving it open on the backside, Timothy Miller.
And a great seal by Bartelt there in the middle to give him the open lane there. That's the underrated part of that play that a lot of people don't notice.
Right. The seal. The seal in the wide open short corner for the drive. 16-7. And, I saw that from a little bit like a mile away. Marcus Megenberg. Foul on Bartelt. Muggenberg is going to the line for one more. Panthers up 9. But no lead really means safe right now.
No, there's a lot of basketball to play, and both these teams can shoot the 3. So.
Yep. Great look inside and finish by Bartelt. He's on the board now for the evening with 2. 18-7 now. Panthers up 11. Good steal by Will Miller. My apologies, Miller fans, if I am saying Will and not William. Another good score there by Bartelt. He gets on with 4, 27, kind of a scoring spree by the Panthers. And now it's one of those times you don't want it to get out of hand if you're the Rockets.
Yeah. Their offense just seems a little out of rhythm right now.
Yep.
Got to give Onalaska's defense credit for that.
Yeah, they're doubling up on that high drive. And good plan of attack by Coach Miller and assistants. That's a far outside shot by Hill. No touch there, I guess. Coming into the game, number 21, Brendan Vale back into the game. And Dawson Schultz. Who, by the way, Dawson Schultz is 5'7" and a half. Didn't know there were halves. Wow, nice shot from the outside. That's Timothy Miller for 3.
I thought I saw somewhere in the program there was a school that went to the quarter inch.
I would have loved that in college. I think our coach just rounded like 2 inches up to make us look more intimidating. Nice job by Michael Hill for his 6th point of the night. Really big contributor for the Rockets, 23-9. Miller eyeing up that 3. Nice dish to the inside and look down low to Bartelt. Almost got it through. Panthers wheeling it around to Will Miller. No good. Just a bit outside.
I think that's one of the things that makes the Onalaska team so hard to defend. It's just they have shooters everywhere.
Yep.
And so you collapse in on a double team on the post like that, and they kick to a shooter.
Yeah, if you double
it's hard
up
to
on
close
it,
out.
Yep. If you
And they
you
know
double team, it's going to be trouble.
They know exactly where that shooter is, and they can make that pass without even looking.
Nice steal by Timothy Miller. He's going to go end-to-end and 2 this time. Miller with a quick 7 points here, 25-9. And I thought Miller was going to get the call there. He got enough ball to make it look good. We got a reach-in frustration there.
Yeah, that's exactly what that was. 3.5 to go here in the first half. Been all on Alaska so far. Lewiston's got to look for some answers here.
And lots of open opportunities. It looks like Panthers could.
Good move.
Oh, that's a nice spin
That's a
by
great
Prosper
move.
Aiega. That is very difficult to
And with
contest.
as high as he rises up on his shot, that's almost impossible to defend at this level.
And Panthers go up 18 right now. Several unanswered points. A tough man-to-man defense closing out, leaving a little bit on the post maybe, Brad, for later on to maybe make an attack if they can get that post. They are going to get 3 seconds this time, though, as Dawson was camping just a little bit. It was a pop-up tent, not. He didn't put stakes in yet.
Yeah. There was no foundation to the
sandy soil and all.
Oh man, yeah. The spacing is just incredible from Onalaska.
Yep. Yeah, there's going to have to be a decision here soon. Are they going to go matching up just to get that spacing out of the way?
Well, last night, Lewiston played 2-3 against us in the first half, and then at halftime went to man-to-man.
Yep.
And, that threw us for a loop there for the first couple of minutes of the half. We were setting our 2-3 offense, and then we had to switch it up.
Yep.
I would not be surprised if they do the same
Yeah,
thing
I would
here.
guess in the next half we see a matchup happening. What do you have to lose? Down 20, 29-9. Yeah, something's going to change. Nice look from the short corner, no good, boarded by Miller. And we're back on this end. Aiega from the outside, no good. Panthers with the rebound. Aiega gets it back, ends fouled. Samuel Gray with the foul, his first personal. Aiga gets 10 points now of the 31, and he'll go to line for the old-fashioned three-point play coming into the. Oh, go ahead.
We talked about the defensive pressure earlier. They also the pressure on your rebound, and you have to be bodying up somebody every possession.
Yeah, that's going to be across
Shooter
the
can't
line.
leave, yep.
So close.
Shooter's got to wait till it hits the rim.
He really wanted that rebound.
He really did.
That's one time where you have the advantage against them, where they can't go too soon.
Yeah.
I should have asked, it's still leave after the shot for the rest, right?
Yes.
Okay. I know
if
that.
you're outside the three-point line, you have to wait till it hits the rim.
Yeah, I know it changed. I don't know when it changed back.
On the lane lines,
yeah,
you can leave on the release.
Yeah. I think it was like 5 years ago or something like that.
Sounds about right. I think it's better that way. Honestly.
I like it. I say give the advantage to the defense in that situation.
Yep.
Oh, just referee
Yeah,
Ben Leibel just waiting for that knee to touch.
He's like, I don't want to call it. I really don't, but I have to.
And it just did.
But I have to.
Good patience.
Just a bit over a minute here left in the first half.
31-9.
Get some active hands and some steals.
Yep. Good opportunity for the Rockets to make a little bit of a dent here at the end of this half. It will take a concerted effort to attack and score right like that. Isaiah Goodmanson, I think.
Yep.
Okay. I don't know if that's what he said there, but nice quick movement of the ball, and
the agility.
That was the best dance
Ben
move I think we've seen out of Leibel for years.
Showing out referees are athletes too.
Let's not go too far. We're athletes, sure. No, I'm kidding. Ben Leibel was a very great athlete. I'm sure he still is. Nice look from the short corner, and it's good. Aaron Elke for two, and he's on the board. 33-11, 22-point advantage here. And didn't quite get it off in time. And that'll be a solid first half for the Panthers. 33-11 going into the halftime chat. Well, Brad, I get an idea. Panthers aren't going to make too many changes, although they might have to prepare for a man-to-man defense. Other than that major adjustment by Lewiston, what do you see the Rockets trying to do here?
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, the Onalaska defense is just suffocating. They just are all over, and I don't know. I think Lewiston might have to try and look to the outside here a little more, and there's not a whole lot of space there in the middle to try and get open and find those cutters, but you might end up having to trust your shooters here a little bit more, try and get back in it, but that can also go back on you too, and you end up further behind. So
well, one note I would say, you hate to say this even as a coach, you got to be careful with this, but when the other team does have foul trouble, you can afford to do a little extra penetration and see what happens or comes your way. There's reason to give a green light to penetration and a lot of fakes and see what you can create, get to the line. I think the more they get to the line, the more confidence they'll gain. They slow up everything. So I guess for Lewiston, I would say see what you can do to slow up the game. And, I'd say they're going to have to just get out on a pressure man-to-man, and we'll see what happens. Go ahead.
I know Onalaska has a lot of good ball handlers, but also with them, Lewiston last night had their 2-2-1 press on us, and they just pressured the ball, and they got us to turn it over a bunch. Maybe they can do that and try and get some fast break steals and get some layups. But
Well, we'll see what's going to happen again, folks. Stick around for an exciting second half of LALSAC Championship basketball here. With 3 minutes to go, we're going to take a little break.
Well, as we come back from the halftime break here, as part of the committee that helps to put on this tournament, I just want to say thank you to everyone who helped out, everyone who came out. I believe we unofficially have a record attendance this year for LALSAC. It just seems to be we're breaking that record every year here. Just an incredible turnout the last 3 days. We had games on Friday this year too. Special thank you to Luther High School too for being an awesome host for us. To Dan Unke as athletic director for helping us out with everything. To all the people who ran clock for us, a lot of the Luther JV basketball players for both the boys and the girls. And some varsity players too that came out and helped us with the clock.
For them.
All our scorekeepers, to Tim Scriber for announcing today, all our referees. We might get on them from time to time, but we couldn't play the games without them. So
saw a lot of great sportsmanship out here tonight, both by the players on the court and in the stands. So really a cool opportunity for everybody to let their light shine. And here we are, 13 minutes on the clock, and we're a go for second half.
Lewiston does come on that 2-3 still.
They do. And see if there's any changes. They put a little higher pressure. That's about all I've seen so far. They have a step out and good tip away. So anything they can do to stop that rotation. It looks like they've made a few changes.
Or maybe just reminders that
this is how we play it. Yeah, you can get lazy in any zone, well, any defense really.
Yeah.
if you lose sight of what your plan of attack is. And that's good ball rotation, good shot. Aiga there for the put away, and that's number 12 for Prosper as the lead continues to grow to 24.
Here comes that high double screen. Hill's just looking for a lane and not finding
Hill looking
one.
to penetrate, all alone from 3, takes it, no good.
Yeah,
He's going to have a lot of
force
pressure
now.
on him. Yeah.
It's frustrating as a player in these kind of games. Unfortunately, I was on the wrong end of a lot of these kind of games as a player.
Aiga stays hot. He just has a nice touch when he elevates. It's a rare thing to see out of a
We talked
young
about
man.
body control earlier.
Yep.
Like he can go from full speed to soft and graceful off the backboard just so easily.
Yep.
Short, Timothy Miller with the rebound.
Just gets
I
inside
was
there.
going to say, that was kind of close.
That was close. Oh, nice try at that.
Yep.
Push on the offensive end, trying to get it down to Bartelt. Yeah, as I was hinting at before, they're putting a lot of pressure on Michael Hill. He does an amazing job, a great athlete, but you and I both know it's going to be a trick, and now they did switch it up. That's a good idea. Try and get him open underneath. It didn't quite fall through, but that's not a bad plan of attack to see if they can get him on the baseline attacking there.
Yeah, especially because he does have the height advantage.
Yep. A lot of patience here on the Panthers as they don't need to take that far outside shot now.
Yeah, I'm sure that was a talking point at halftime for the coaches. We can be patient. We can get the ball into the paint and try and score from there.
I think Coach Miller was side-eyeing Will when he said that to him. Yeah. It was all good. They smiled, though.
Yeah.
Tough shot there, picked up by Miller.
He's looking across court, down to Keon Carroll, and he's going to get fouled by Michael Hill.
Hill's going to get called on the ground there.
Holding his stomach here, too, Michael Hill is.
That's too bad.
Foul was called on the ground, so it'll be a Panthers ball underneath. That was the correct call. The shot attempt was after the foul.
I agree. Lewiston and still that extended a little bit, 2-3. Out to Carroll. He gets back for 3, no good. Nice board by Aiga. Carroll to Miller to the inside. Seen a few numbers there. That was Gabriel Engel. Schultz showing some decent dribbling there. Probably a good idea right now. Great opportunity for the Rockets to expand their arsenal right now.
That was a big shot, just short.
Good shot, short. Aiga coming down the court. He doesn't miss that too often.
I think now is about where we're going to see the waves of subs for Alaska here.
That's Prosper's 16th point. We're at 39-11.
That means, unfortunately, we will have running clock for the rest of this game.
Is it 25?
It is 25.
Okay, after 8?
It's 25 as
anytime.
soon as it happens.
Okay.
Yep.
I think it's for us after 8, I believe. I could be wrong. And I believe we're going to have, a touch. I did not see that. That's why you have referees.
That's why they're down there and we're up here. That's a great pass from William.
Yeah, I was just going to say, did you see his look? And he didn't take it. And now he's pleasing his coach and his brother there.
I'm going to say that's where he gives the side eye back to Dad.
Yeah.
Like, did you see I passed up on that one?
That was really good. That's
nice shot there. Dawson
very
Schultz.
nice shot by Dawson Schultz. He's on the board tonight. And it's 42-13, 7:41 left in the game.
There you go.
Nice rip away there and defense by number 11, Isaiah Goodmanson. Lots of good substitutions going on here, and we got a timeout by Coach Randall as we're going to continue to find ways to communicate the ball around the pesky defense of the Panthers. Panthers going to try, I would guess right now, just to make use of whatever personnel we can get in there.
Yep.
As far as the Rockets go, they're going to have to try and keep that ball moving. You can't let that ball stop too long. And then they take it in there and hope for the best. Well, 7 minutes remaining in this championship game. As Brad so aptly mentioned, a lot of people involved in this weekend, and a great event to let their light and all of our lights shine as you put together a lot of work, a lot of hours throughout the season, coaching, washing uniforms, getting through the snow, dealing with weather changes.
This is the first year in a while that we haven't had any snow on tournament weekend.
I know, that was pretty amazing.
We actually lost snow this weekend. There was some melting going on.
Yeah, I know. Big steal all the way end to end. Nice try there by Marcus Muggenberg. William again, cross-court pass there. This time, Hill all the way down. Nice sportsmanship there by Aga as he picks up his third. He'll have to be a little careful now.
A couple junior Knights teammates there, so good to see the sportsmanship between them. I mention it every year on this broadcast too, but like that's the fun part too. Is there are some players here today that got eliminated yesterday, but they're still here today to cheer on their junior Knights teammates, and it's one of the blessings of junior Knights.
They will play again. Michael Hill from the line. That's his
I think
point
one of
number
the
7.
one of the coolest stories this weekend is we have a referee here today who was reffing here yesterday, but he wasn't scheduled for today. But he's like, you guys run such a good tournament. I'm going to come and watch tomorrow as a fan. And I just saw him in the hallway. So.
That's a nice putback by Sam Gray. Yeah, go ahead.
Just under 6 minutes to go here in our LALSAC Boys Championship game. Alaska Panthers in control here. Their 8th grade team.
Nice look from the outside. Gavin Place is on the board in the books with 2 points. And that's a deep shot. Good-looking shot. Iaga comes up with the board.
Prosper needs to tie his shoe at the next available opportunity.
Nice look on the inside. Offensive rebound. Slipped away. Schultz comes up with it. He's looking inside. Nice look inside. Hill gets the rebound. A shot and the harm, and that's going to be foul number 4 on Prosper Iaga. And Hill goes to the line. Trying to make his 10th point of the evening.
He's actually on William Miller.
Oh, I take it back.
At least that's what PA announcer Tim Scriber said.
That's what he said.
He's sitting at the table, so he's probably got a better idea than we do.
24.
They put 24 on the board, so I don't know.
I don't think Timothy Miller was in, but that's all right.
William, I think.
Oh, William. My bad. William could be. They put 24. But they said 3.
Don't think it's a whole big point at this point.
Well,
in the game,
we'll let it slide. What do I know? May have missed one
corner.
there.
Oh,
a nice strip away there by Carroll.
4 minutes left in the game here today.
Well, good steal by Hill. He's going to go end to end there and put that away.
Substitution timeout called here by Lewiston. Get Michael out of the game.
Yep.
What a great career for Michael Hill.
44 to 20. Great career at Lewiston. He is, as we said before, not done playing basketball, folks.
Nope, he's got a lot of minutes left in him. Good player, but a good kid too. Talked to him a couple times. All right, 3.5 minutes here. You got a lot of subs in the game for both sides here. Good to see them on that court.
Top now.
Everybody gets a chance on Championship Sunday.
Yeah, I love it.
Unfortunately, I couldn't get all our guys into our game this afternoon, but
yeah, it's not always perfect, is it? Thankfully, we have understanding parents.
Yep.
Ooh, nice defense there. Rip away.
Able to hold that foot down.
Yep.
Lewiston going man-to-man now and applying some pressure.
Yep. Good look inside. Tip away by.
Down the sideline he goes.
Kick out to Schultz. Schultz is going to drive through.
Oh,
nice
yeah.
It is.
Oh.
It is around the back pass time, folks. Nice up there by Schultz. He's going to get fouled, I believe, by Jonah Vicks. I'm not sure. Like I said, Aaron Wayhausen.
That's what I heard.
I don't know. Bird's eye view is no good here, folks.
The big advantage you have up here is the three. You
Yeah.
kind of tell if it's online or not. Everything else is a little
maybe a little bit
more
skewed.
difficult.
Yep. We're coming down to 2 minutes. Panthers with a safe 24-point lead. Schultz missing, getting his own rebound here. Looking inside. Nice unselfish play. Almost getting it. There was number 2, Jonathan Mangus.
A little creative reverse attempt there.
I love it.
Yeah.
Closely guarded there by Schultz. He's going to get fouled. Emmett Bergen and Hudson Stange in for the Rockets. Oh, deep cut from the outside. That was number 40, LJ Calise. Nice defense by Jonah Vicks. Ripping that ball away. Back to Elke now to finish out the last minute here, folks, of Championship Sunday. And that's Wayhausen trying to put that in from the outside. Elke all the way around the horn for 3. Good! And Gavin Place with a 3-pointer tonight. That's his 5th point.
Bench loved that one.
Oh, they love that. Aaron does that same pesky defense when he comes over to his uncle's house and plays against me. If I dribble it high enough, I'm okay. That's a nice shot there for number 13, Hudson Stange. Hudson Stange.
And that will do it for our LALSAC boys championship game.
Well, folks, we are so happy you stuck with it as you watched a fun finale to these seasons for these young men and coaches. 47-22, hats off. St. Paul's Panthers just dominating here this evening and displaying some incredible athleticism. But as you mentioned, a lot of good athletes on both teams here tonight.
Yep.
Well, are they going to be a little tired on Monday?
A little bit, but they're young. They'll bounce back pretty quick.
Well, hopefully it'll take a little out of the sails of the 7th graders because we have to we have to deal with them here on Monday. But we're excited to host a quick turnaround and have the night for a day on Monday. But before that, we have St. John's Rockets coming to pick up their second place medals. That's a real neat thing. Did they always do the medals? I'm not sure.
We just moved to that a couple years ago here.
I really
it's more
like
personal, more individual for the kids.
I really like that idea. It does mean a little bit for those kids. You can hang it up, put it on the wall.
I got my medal right here in my pocket.
And congratulations. Onalaska breaks the Lewiston streak. And for the boys, this is the first time since 2020, kind of a 5-6 year drought for the Onalaska Panthers, and very exciting for them. Looks like they have some youth coming up too that will certainly be a good challenge for the future. We'll see how that goes. Their B team, I shouldn't say their B team, their red team had a good go of it here today too.
They had a very impressive tournament run.
Yep.
Lewiston too. They just keep churning out good basketball teams over there. Very fundamental.
Yep.
Coaching staff, and the future is bright for both of these schools' programs.
Well, folks, we hope you have a wonderful Super Bowl Sunday here. Thank you for joining us. Again, this broadcast will be recorded, and it should be uploaded. Our friend right next to me, Brad Hengelfeld, will hopefully shoot out to the grade schools that link so that you can watch this championship series again if you so like on Luther's YouTube channel. Again, my name is Greg Schimmelhut. A pleasure to be with you this evening, and hats off again to all of these athletes and coaches and parents. What a wonderful weekend. God bless.